Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere Akim, teaching and truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled The End of the End. Lord will, you are edified. Video was inspired by the YouTube page Twisted Crimes Official. Video entitled, He Shot His 7-month pregnant neighbor and her BF over 20 times for asking him to lower volume of music for use.
Shots over here all the time. You don't see shit like this though. It's two of them. It's two of them, bro. This shit bogus, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my God, that's a girl. Oh my God.
They said that's my sister.
I want you to understand he's never coming back. I want you to understand his kids got to grow up with no father. Not just one, all five. We got to take care of them now. The mother, gone. No mother, no father. Two of them got to have no mother, no father. Maya, don't. Jesus, I can't do it.
This is the story of a couple who were shot dead by their neighbor because they requested the volume of his music be turned down a bit.
Chanel Hendricks describes the moment she heard gunshots. You can hear them in this neighbor surveillance video. Milwaukee police say it happened near Darien and Green Tree Monday night.
In Milwaukee, a man named Jovoni McVicker reportedly asked a neighbor to turn the music down so children inside the home could sleep. It was the kind of small neighborhood argument most people would expect to end in a few angry words and nothing more. But instead, that request was followed by a burst of gunfire that left Jovoni McVicker dead, left his pregnant partner Maya Tolbert dead, and stole the unborn baby they were expecting together. 3 lives were gone in a moment that never should have turned violent. How did a noise complaint become a nightmare for an entire family? What really happened that night?
Her stomach already too big. She gone.
She peed on herself and no, yeah, she did.
That shit so foul. They trying to bring him back.
Pregnant.
They trying to bring him back. She already gone. They trying to bring him back.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
Sure, man, we outside tonight, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers gotta put that shit on. Y'all know I keep that shit on me, man. Motherfuckers feeling real good about shark. I mean, motherfuckers got that dog shit, and we put that shit on. The one thing about it, though, man, we going hard, man, this whole year, man. It's something life for right now, you know what I mean? We just finna hit the road and do what the fuck we gonna do. You know what I mean? Pop a couple of bottles, catch a couple of numbers, you know what I mean? Network around this bitch, man. That's one thing about it, man. It's always major when it come down to business. If it ain't about business, it ain't major, and that's 100.
Jovoni McVicker was 33 years old. Maya Tolbert was 31. By every account, they were building a life together and preparing for another major chapter as parents. Jovoni and her had 3 kids. He was a great father to his kid.
Yes. Major, say hi.
Jovoni was a nice man. He was close to his family, sisters, and mom. He was also a provider in the family. He was a hustler.
It's your boy Phil Money, man. I normally had the body oils and the Nike joggers, but now it's a different season. You know, if you're trying to have a show for the low, come get it your boy Z.I.O. Z.O.'s one stop shop. Whatever you need, I got the body oils and Nike joggers, and I also got some better than that. I got all the fireworks, so please come down to East Capitol and support a black young entrepreneur and a black business, you dig? Oh, wait, let me get some money out here. I got the Nike joggers, I got the body oils, and I got the yellow spray. It's DE, the takeover, the entrepreneur. It's G.O.'s one-stop shop. Whatever you need, I got. I don't give a damn. If it's a giraffe phone, I'm gonna get that bitch.
Jovoni was a goofy person who made people around him laugh.
Man, put some... Hey, Rob. Hey, it's just like I'm
Foul. They trying to bring him back.
Because when people first hear about a double shooting, that is what makes the case hit so hard. Maya was 7 months pregnant, and family members said the baby she was carrying would have been the couple's 3rd child together. That detail changes the entire emotional weight of this incident, because when people first hear about a double shooting, that is what makes the case hit so hard. This was not a story that began with some major feud or a long-running public conflict. It began inside the ordinary rhythm of home life. Children were trying to sleep, music was reportedly too loud, and according to the family, Jovoni simply asked a neighbor to turn it down. His relatives later described what happened next as senseless. After a bit of argument, the neighbor got so upset that he produced a gun and shot Jovoni and Maya.
It's two of them. It's two of them, bro. This shit bogus, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my God, that's a girl. Oh my God.
They said that's my sister. Her stomach already too big. She gone.
She peed on herself and no, yeah, she did.
That shit so foul. They trying to bring him back. They trying to bring him back. She already gone. They trying to bring him back. Come on.
Oh my God, this is so sad.
Bro, this is the 2nd dead body I done seen. This shit is foul.
Literally right by the van while they shoot. He blasting. They're trying to get the kid. Like, come on.
What the fuck, bro? They both dead on the ground. Bro, they said they let off 20 shots. Dude came back and spent the block and let off 20 shots. What?
So this couple was killed based on the fact that the man asked his neighbor to lower his music. Shit is wild. So of course we are in end times. Let's go to Hebrews, the first chapter, and verse 1. Hebrews 1:1. The Most High, who at sundry times and in divers manners spoke in time past unto the fathers by the prophets. Verse 2. Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son. So the start of last days is classified when Yahweh Shah walked the earth over 2,000 years ago. So imagine, okay, the time frame we are in right now. It's fucked up. Okay, it's fucked up, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse before the arrival of Yahweh Shah. So again, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he has appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. And according to Matthew, the 24th chapter, and verse 3, and as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privily, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of your coming and of the end of the world? What world? Esau's rulership. And just to prove that, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So there's going to be a change in rulerships. Okay. Back into Matthew 24 and verse 4. And Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Right? So he's just basically telling them about prophecies that has to be exercised prior to his arrival or during his arrival. And with that being said, let's go into verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. A neighbor killed his neighbors, okay, because the man or a person instructed him to lower his music. And not to mention, she was pregnant. Okay, so that's 3 for 1. All right, let me get one more precept. All right, so this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail on a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So what is travail on a woman? Meaning when a woman is about to deliver her baby. Okay, once those birth pains start to be initiated or start to happen on that woman, of course, those birth pains has to be exercised or completed, right? So the arrival of that baby can come. And it's the same thing with these prophecies. Okay, all prophecies has to be exercised prior to the arrival of Yahushua. Now, I want to say travail goes into the Greek Odin.
Strong's G 5604, Odin.
Oh, Salakia.
Odin.
Odin. Okay, and according to outline of biblical usage, let's look at 2. Intolerable anguish. And that means anguish is going into from a mental and a physical sense in reference to the dire calamities proceed before the event arrival of the Messiah. So intolerable, how we can read this is intolerable mental and physical pain in reference to the dire calamities before the arrival of the Messiah. So things are going to get much worse. Okay, so this is all we have is this truth. And speaking to myself first, we need to hold on with dear life. So Lord will, this was edifying Shalom.